What's up, everybody? It's Miss Laline French, your favorite intelligent conversationalist. Thank you so much for tuning in to Dialogues for the Culture, curated from the point of view of a Black woman. Tonight's conversation is one you don't want to miss. If you haven't been hearing the uproar behind Simone Biles and her husband, what's his name again? Tune in right here, right now. All right, so we are going to dive right into this piping hot tea. But before we get started, I want to ask you a question. Whose side are you on? Are you team Simone, being that she is the prize, being one of the most known Olympic stars that will definitely go on throughout history, or Jonathan Owens, who claims he is the prize? I'm curious. Leave your comments below. All right, so I know you guys have seen all of the comments and all of the videos that have constantly been uploaded. I mean, goodness, they're still uploading videos concerning Simone Biles and Jonathan Owens. And the most recent pivot interview that was done by Jonathan Owens when he claimed himself to be the prize. He also mentioned how Simone had drove to come and see him, and it seemed as if kind of like she was the one that was pursuing. But it was obvious that throughout the interview, Jonathan was not very interview savvy. He has not gone through any journalism or any classes or courses with anyone to help him throughout the interviewing process. You can tell that this may have been one of his first interviews intimately, where he discusses Simone publicly in the way that he did. I mean, let's break this thought process down. Jonathan Owens is 28. He plays professional football. He has no children. I mean, if he's done his due diligence to be a high-value man, a man of character, a man of great stature, a man that's healthy and handsome and driven with purpose, what is wrong with the man saying he's the prize? I watched the video in its totality, and I did not see anything that was discriminatory, disrespectful, hurtful that he said. I mean, I could honestly tell when they were doing the back and forth at Simone's face while he was talking, I could tell that they have this playful banter that they do back and forth. As a matter of fact, I seen an interview where Simone talks about their seemingly playful rivalry that they have with each other about being athletes. My concern is, why are Black women so upset? I mean, even more upset than Simone. And she's in the marriage. Y'all can't possibly be more mad than the person that's actually in the relationship. I mean, take a chill pill, ladies. You guys are feeling it a little too much. I saw some women talking about her looks, talking about she doesn't even look appealing, talking about her features and her dark skin. I mean, it got really, really bad. And I'm thinking, where does Simone's looks have to do with the conversation he had with the gentleman on the Pivot podcast? I mean, it got so horrible. I had to stop reading it. And then all of the many YouTube videos that's blatant disrespect to this woman. You don't have to live with Jonathan Owens. You don't have to marry him. You didn't marry him. And if Simone is happy with him and happy with her choice, we need to support that. We need to encourage that. I want you to look back. Has there ever been an opportunity when you were in a relationship where you weren't your best, or where you missed the mark, or where you didn't represent yourself or your spouse to the best of your ability? I'm almost certain. I mean, no one's perfect, right? And we all have opportunities somewhere, somehow. Because the truth is, in marriages, you actually grow with your partner, right? You're two different individuals, two different mindsets, and you have to grow with each other each and every day. I mean, heck, I'm somebody's fiance and I'm learning that every day. You know, you got to grow with someone. You don't have all the answers. You're not always right. And this whole episode of the women speaking so disgustingly about Simone Biles was more telling about Black women than it was Jonathan Owens and his interview. Just, it was heartbreaking to even see. And my question to Black women is like, is this idea of sisterhood a real thing? This was telling about us and where we are mentally and spiritually and emotionally, and how we project our nastiness on other people. It's a telltale sign that Black women collectively as a whole need to do some deep soul searching and some deep rooted healing. I mean, we can healthily agree to disagree, ladies. We don't always have to be on the same accord to support somebody. I just want to see more from us as a community because, you know, given that marriages, let's talk about it because y'all know I like to go into the education point. Black women are statistically the lowest rate of women in comparison to other women to get married and the highest rate of women to get divorced. I mean, these statistics are really alarming. I mean, what is going on, ladies? In conclusion of today's show, I think that Black women need to reserve our scrutiny and be more supportive of one another. I mean, if we really truly believe in sisterhood and loving one another and coming in with constructive criticism to build each other up, we got to stop tearing each other down. I sincerely hope that this video is a good point in the right direction. Again, this is Laleen French, your host, your favorite. Until next time, have a blessed 2024.